Hello, my name is James Thorpe and I'm the Managing Editor of International Security Journal. Today I'm delighted to be here at the CLD Physical Security Systems stand at ISC West in Las Vegas, speaking with Trevor Donlin, who is the Director of Design and Engineering for the company. Enjoy. Thank you for joining me today, buddy. I was just going to say, can you just give us a bit of an introduction to what you do with CLD and what your role is, please?
Yeah, so I'm the Global Design and Engineering Director for CLD. So I oversee design and engineering for projects, for manufacturing, and for R&D.
Fantastic. And then can you tell us a little bit about the capabilities and solutions you're showcasing here at ISC West 2026, please?
Yeah, so in general, we provide solutions for high security fencing, barriers, crash-rated barriers, right, HVM, and for gates, both manual and automated, and crash-rated.
Awesome. And I mean, when you talk about some of those focuses, I mean, when you look at the environments you serve as a business, where are you seeing the most kind of growth, and also, I guess, where your solutions are most suitable?
Yeah, so our solutions primarily in the areas of market that we focus on is critical infrastructure, data centers, a lot of those facilities that require a higher level of security.
Yeah, absolutely. And in those contexts where it is, I guess the stakes are higher, aren't they? I mean, what kind of threats and challenges are you seeing from the customers you work with, and how are you addressing those concerns as well?
Yeah, so if we take, for example, critical infrastructure or data centers where you're trying to protect customer data, power and other utilities, right? The threats come with infiltration from personnel or infiltration from vehicles, right? And so there's a lot of focus towards protecting those type of facilities with products that are rated for forced entry. So all of our high security products are forced entry rated. We follow LPS 1175, which is one of the types of forced entry rating systems out there. When it comes to crash rating, we also follow PAS 68, which is another one of the crash rating systems. So you're talking about protecting against vehicles that are around a 15,000 pound weight at 30, 40, 50 miles an hour with set penetration levels.
Yeah, absolutely. And finally, when you're engaging with the market and you're talking to customers, I mean, obviously people can get quite daunted by the idea of potentially having to implement a new system or having to overhaul any infrastructure, and that's not the approach, because obviously you want to take the time to engage them and let them know you can specify a solution which will actually really benefit what they're doing. I mean, how do you engage with helping people specify the right solution and the right thing for their environment?
Yeah, so usually the conversation starts off with asking, what are the problems that you're trying to solve? Yeah. What are your risks? What are your threats? And then seeing which products, because we have, around 70 products. So we have tons of products, everything you can imagine for the perimeter of a site. And so we have a lot of ability to find solutions to different types of problems and stuff like that. And so that's really the first question is, what are your problems? What are you trying to solve? And then we go from there and figure out how we can best apply our products to solve those problems for customers.
Fantastic. And just as a final thing, just to mention, obviously we're catching up here in Las Vegas at ISC West. I mean, regionally, for the American region, what are your kind of ambitions and plans for this year?
Yeah, so we're going to be rolling out our Certified Installer program this year. So there's a lot of focus from our perspective. We have fantastic products, but we acknowledge the fact that no matter how great our products are, if installers cannot successfully install them properly, that from an owner or end client perspective, they just see a bad product, right? No matter whose fault it is. And so our goal is to focus around initiatives that help installers do a better quality installation, equip them with everything they need so that they are successful, because it makes us successful. So Certified Installer program is one of those things. Last year we rolled out our quality assurance program, where we actually provide quality assurance engineers to go out to site to provide additional help or do commissioning with installers on site. So we're really focused about making the installer successful, because if they're not, it doesn't look good on our brand, and we want everybody to be successful.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.